Hey y'all, what's up? So I woke up feeling like, well, first of all, it is Thursday, March the 20th, 2025. It is 10:24 Eastern Standard Time. And I woke up feeling like I need to record for YouTube. Even though I have plenty of content, I don't know, I felt like recording something fresh and not like, editing something old. So this right here, I'm getting ready to do a pick a card. And I just felt like what better way to kind of get my mojo going than to push the button, get set up, get in the zone, get in the vibe. Because of course, before I read for other people, I need to check my own energy. So I'm cleaning off my area, organizing myself, and last night, when I pulled cards for myself, I pulled thinking about Cacao. I pulled the Cacao card last night. So I feel like, well, that was my message to do some Cacao today because it's been a little bit. And I just got a new restock of Cacao. And I still had one more left in the last stock. So I'm definitely going to have to pause my subscription um, for next month because I'm not going to need it. I don't need a overabundance of it. So yeah. So cleaning off my table. I already heated up my water. So I'm thinking, because I'm always like, I want to do pick a cards. I love pick a card readings. And I charged my microphone, which I haven't used my microphone in a long time, but it definitely does wonders. So, I'm feeling good. It's Mercury retrograde. And I always take a social media break during Mercury retrograde. Um, I might show up places here and there, but like the primary pages and things that I've used are, I don't really use them during retrogrades. I also, um, my content is a little different during retrogrades. It's not so me focused. It's focused on what I want to put out to the world as far as like things that have already been created, thoughts, you know, retrograde is for me about reprogramming my mind um, for the benefit of moving forward. So, Cacao, which one am I going to do today? So, this is my little cup that they gave with my starter pack. And I have all of these from the last go round, and there's still like ones left in here. And I'm thinking, so the only one that I have not tried yet is the Oskin Spice. Um, and this is good for celebratory, elevating, warming, circulatory support, and community. So you know what? Since I haven't done this one, I'll just go ahead and do it. Um, so I usually add some honey because this is not sweet at all. So I add some honey to the bottom of my cup. It's not a big cup. So I add a little honey to my cup, and then I add some cinnamon. And let me get some alcohol to clean my hands since I did just use chemicals to clean off my desk. And we're back. So just a little bit of alcohol. Put something on, some background noise. Hopefully the wind isn't too much of a distraction. I like to keep my window cracked. Let's just play some lo-fi. No copyright lo-fi.
With eBay Authenticity Guarantee, it's check my experts. Every stitch,
Pop it up.
so you'll always get that feeling of freedom.
Never pay for your internet again. Discover the Ultralink free Wi-Fi router built with the same technology.
So a lot of times if I feel like I'm stuck in my own drama, my own worries and anxiety, the message for me is to get out of that, to be of service. And so that's why I'm going to do a pick a card. But of course I have to like get my energy right first. And I did pull sage last night also. So let me sage it up a little bit. This is some new sage I just got. It's got cinnamon, a cinnamon stick with some dried orange, and it smells so good. And just in case, YouTube, it says no copyright. No copyright. So don't be messing with me. I'm 999 likes. 22 are watching. We'll let that do its thing. We'll let that do its thing. All right. So got my, so this calls for 25 discs. There's usually about 35 in the pack. So that's why I still have all these open packs with some left. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. All right, so it fills up quite a bit of the cup there. Let me turn some light on. There we go. What is going on? Well, it's a live stream. Let's just do one that's not a live stream. Okay, this is also no copyright. All right, so it says to use, you know, a frother or whatever, or a blender, or yeah. I don't have either of the two, so this I just spin it. I just mix it. I constantly am stirring it while I drink it. So cacao is a heart opener. That's generally what it's known for and used for. It's basically chocolate in its rawest form, I believe. You don't want to spill. Strong. It's strong. Usually I do put mushrooms in my cacao, but this is the first time that I'm just gonna do just the cacao. I did just mushrooms last week for the eclipse, and boy, oh boy, did the medicine take me where I needed to go. So I'm just gonna do this by itself today. All right. And I'm gonna take it nice and slow. I try not to drink it too fast because it does kind of stimulate the heart. So, and I don't want to be overwhelmed. So yeah, last night I pulled Cacao Initiation, card number 38. And on the back of the deck, I had Sage Blessing. So I want to read, just so you all know about cacao, if you don't already. It says, in the upright position, initiation, spiritual test, revelation, access to the cosmic heart, divine love, light beings, channeling languages of light. Reversed is broken wings, self-distrust, lack of self-love, step out of your own way. Astrological ruler is Uranus and Venus. As empires rose and fell through time, all Mesoamerican civilizations, starting with the Mayo Chinchipe 5,500 years ago, coveted cacao for its nutritional power and spiritual properties. Cacao was also a pillar of their economies and an integral part of religious rites, appearing as a key element in many spiritual ceremonies, death rites, and sacrifices. In the Mayan creation story, Popol Vuh, gods created, excuse any mispronunciation. Of course, this is not my native language, so, I'm doing the best I can. created humans out of foods, including cacao. And in other Mayan myth, their god Kukulkan, or feathered serpent, brought cacao to the people. The Aztecs have a similar story wherein their god Quetzalcoatl came from the sky to give them cacao. In a 1552 Aztec book of the herbal medicine called the Babayanas Codex, cacao flowers are noted to treat fatigue. And that's so interesting because I have been feeling very fatigued. And yeah, I've been feeling very fatigued. And so I'm sure that's another reason why it's time for me to do some cacao to give myself a little bit more energy. In the Florentine Codex from 1590, prescriptions of cacao beans, maíz, and the herb Thoxicatl, I don't know how to say this, but anyway, you'll see it on the screen, are used to alleviate fever, shortness of breath, and faintness of heart. There have been over 100 uses found in the historical texts, all of which correspond with Uranus's healing energetics. The plant helps the nervous system of exhausted patients, improves weakness and mental fatigue, stimulates the kidneys, and helps with digestion and elimination. In addition to cacao beans, preparations of cacao bark, cacao butter, or oil, leaves, and flowers have been used to treat burns, bowel dysfunction, cuts, and skin irritations. The guidance. Quasitals has flown into your cards today, symbolizing initiation. The sky gods are speaking and bathing your spirit in liquid light as you traverse the series of spiritual tests. The Quasital is considered one of the highest divine apparitions as it is associated with the snake god Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. Like cacao, both are considered precious heavenly gifts from the sky gods. These divine apparitions today are asking you to deeply tune into the cosmic heart. Let it move you. Open yourself to receive the holy gifts provided and listen carefully to the light language pouring through them. Keep elevating your frequency, rooted in unconditional love. Step out of your own way and allow your heart to blossom. Know that through this divine love, we experience the cosmic heart, the gateway to spirit. So, yeah, I've been having experiences of fatigue, overstimulation, I hate to admit it, but anxiety. And a lot of times for me, when I'm having anxiety, especially for over longer than I would like, getting into spirit and doing the work and being of service to others really helps break me out of it. So that I'm not so focused on my own internal world and chaos that I'm causing myself, but I can redirect my focus and let my gifts come out. So that's kind of where I am and why I'm doing this today. So, what is the energy for today? I'm going to pull from the Modern Goddess. I feel like I need light colors. So, when I'm picking a deck to work with, I actually feel pretty good. Like, I'm excited to do this work, to record something for YouTube. So, I don't need anything that has heavy weight to it. I need something that's going to feel empowering. So I think about what colors I want to see. Do I want to see darker colors? Am I working more in the darker, shadowy aspects of myself, or do I need a pick-me-up? So I need something a little light, bright, and these Modern Goddess tarot cards always kind of pick me up. So let's see what archetypes and energy I need to focus to be in today. So let's tilt y'all down. Can I teach? Yep, I can. We can tilt down just a little bit. Pull this forward. Yeah. So the last time I pulled these cards, I had the Seven of Pentacles. I had the Eight of Pentacles. I had the Knight of Cups. And the Justice card. Oh, and one more. I had the Crone of Swords. This is the card that I got when I was thinking about cutting my hair. I was like, should I cut my hair? And I said I would either get a King Crone card, that would to me be cut your hair, or I would actually see an image of a woman with short hair. And look at that. That is the card that I got when I was trying to decide if I was going to cut my hair. So, and then on the bottom of the deck, I had the Death card. I love this Death card because it doesn't feel so heavy. It feels like I balance between the two worlds, you know? Of course, I'm going to shuffle on my selenite plate. Take another sip. It is strong, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to you, okay? I'm trying not to add more water because I'm assuming that because this is the cup that it came with, it should only be this amount. It says add 6 ounces of hot water. So I'm assuming this is about 6 ounces. So I don't want to dilute it too much because I want to make sure I get the benefits and things from it. But I often do add more water to it. So I'm going to try to go as long as I can without adding water. Okay. What is the energy for the day? Keep it simple. What's the energy for the day? I'm going to put that back, but I got because it was too many cards, I got the Emperor. I got the Empress. And I got the Chariot. Move forward. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I did get the Chariot twice in one day recently. And that was pretty much what it was saying. Go for it. And so today I'm feeling the energy of like, yeah, it's time. It's time to get back in front of the camera. You know, I've had a week, pretty much almost a week off from retrograde, to kind of settle into the retrograde energy that I like to be in without being concerned about what's going on social media. Thank you. And we have the Page of Swords, starting a new thought process, a new page. Let's see. I've been making the habit of trying to read the cards as soon as they come out. So then that leads better into what the next card will be. So we have the Page of Swords. In the Page of Swords, we find the initial movement of an idea, the inspiration, illumination, the thought that becomes clear and quick. The Page of Swords roots its thought in determination and carries a crystal clear message. In this card, like in every page, we find the pleasure of discovery, exploration, which becomes exquisitely cerebral in the air sign. Learning to play a melody, solving a riddle, knowing that we will do what we will do in the future, starting with a small step today. The Page of Swords reveals that step. The child Artemis fires her first arrow and fulfills her destiny, straight and clear as the light of the moon, precise as the line of an arrow. So yeah, I feel like that's pretty indicative of me doing this work today, showing up today. I get one more card. I usually like to get 2 cards to come out on their own. And then I'll look at the bottom of the deck, and then the top of the deck is my bonus card. What is the energy for today? I feel like that's the starting energy from the day, so midday. Thank you. Eight of Pentacles, doing the work. We get the Eight of Pentacles again. This is Sun in Virgo. I'm a Sun in Virgo. This is mastery. We're mastering our art and the way that we like to create our art. I really do love doing readings. I think I've just been shy in the process of doing them. You know, especially when you watch other readers and things like that, you can kind of get in your head about it, but no one can quite do it like you can, okay? No one can do it quite like you can. I'm going to leave her right there. We're going to pull her down a little bit. Matter of fact, let's move the selenites for now. Never forget you're the high priestess, okay? You're creative. You're creative. You're stepping into something new. Don't forget that. Be curious. Enjoy the newness of it all. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles is working together in collaboration. And I feel like this is talking about this afternoon. So that, well, this evening, I will be going, I was invited to a line dancing class with new people that I don't normally, I haven't really been out with anybody. I've been kind of real hermited. So this is pushing me. Oh, and this cacao that I'm drinking said about community and celebration. So I feel like after a day of creating new content, I'm going to end the day with community. So not only community locally, but hopefully open up to new community on YouTube. So the bonus card I have is the Seven of Pentacles. What in the world? I get the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles all over again. Whenever I close out the deck, I like to say thank you 5 times, shuffle 5 times. And so, yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, watching the hard work that I'm putting in, grow and turn into something beautiful, but never forgetting that you are the high priestess. Don't forget that, okay? And so there is my spread for the day. And we take a picture for my records. Oop. And now I'm ready to start. Oop. 9 of Cups. But we're going to put that back. And now I'm going to get ready for this pick a card reading. And I'm always like, oh, well, I don't know what the topic should be. But then I just had a vision a couple days ago of, since I'm an astrology person, just using astrology cards to pick the piles. So I'm going to, what deck am I going to use? What astrology deck? I think I want to use this Heavenly Bodies. I haven't used this in a while. And I'm going to pick 3 cards. I'm going to let 3 cards come out on their own, and those will be the cards that will represent my pick-a-pile. All right, you know, I'm an artist at the end of the day, so I have to make sure everything looks aesthetically pleasing, okay? So I hope you all have a blessed day. And if you would like to watch my pick a card, head over to Always Dreamin', ALWAZE Dreaming, DREAMING. I'm not used to spelling out loud, but dreaming your regular spelling. Okay. All right. And it is 10:55 a.m. and I will see you on the other channel. All right, y'all. Peace. Love you. Okay, real quick. She's gonna have to add some more water because it gets thick at the end, you know, because I don't have a blender or a frother. So it's okay. It's gonna do what it needs to do still. Okay. All right. What's up, Fatimah Faith? Talking myself, right? I'm gone again. So I just finished my year ahead, spring equinox, all the things, Aries energy, year ahead video, pick a card, and it feels really good. Like I always love when I do readings. And so now that I am putting everything together and closing out the decks, closing out the space, I have taken off the cards that came for the pile. And for pile 3, I got for myself the Knight of Wands with Rock Star, which is very encouraging that I'm doing a great job. I did a great job. And the Sun card, like how awesome. Like I feel free and liberated that I am really stepping into the sun. Then I got Illuminated Masters, be a spreader of love. Virgo's all about mastery, and I feel like I'm stepping into mastery. And I got the Population, seize your opportunities. This was a great opportunity for me to step into the work that I love to do. And then I decided to press record. So on this side of the deck for myself, I have the Midas and the Miser, entrepreneurial, creative ability to turn anything into gold, delight in sharing life's riches. So I'm doing my thing, and on this side it was blank, so I'm going to take the next card, which is Victim. Prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing other. It's giving for me, being able to help others out of a victim state, out of feeling like they are not in control of their own life. So that was pile 3. Boop. Then we had pile 2 with Uranus energy, radical change. And what decks did I use? Oh, I put them back already. Let me put these in the box because of course I have to do like cover art and like pictures for them to pick their pile. So I don't have too many decks out at one time. Let me close this up. All I really want is to be happy and to find a love that's mine. It will be so sweet. I ask for a sign, promise sweet Lord above. I know the answer is You think you're enough, you want to see what you want to see. But all I see is you for me and me for you and you for me. Oh, I cannot hide the way I feel inside. I don't know why, but every day I wanna cry. As if I give you one more try, to these rules will you abide? And if I mean anything to you, would it make everything alright? If the words are wrong, so what? All right. Pile 2. What did I have for pile 2? Oh, I took pictures. Pile 2 was Sacred Rebels. And for me, I got going beyond the normal and the perfection of your life. Everything is perfect. It ain't perfect, but everything's beautiful here. It ain't perfect, but everything's beautiful. It ain't perfect. So as I turned off my heater because all of a sudden I started feeling hot, which kind of made me nauseous, because now that I'm not recording, some worries started trying to creep their way back into my mind. It was. And so to see the perfection of my life helps me feel like all is well. And that message has been following me for days. All is well. All is well. There's no need to worry. Everything is working out perfectly. All is well. And let me pull the cards that they got. They got those. And this one. Peace offering. And the secret garden is what I got for myself. The secret garden I got for myself. And above the storm. And peace offering. And I definitely feel like I need to read those. I'm going to flip this one over too. Heart Taurus is what I got. I did do my cacao, as you all saw. And it definitely opened my heart. And I read to you all about how it can like open your bowels or whatever, like help, eliminate And I definitely am starting to feel that. And so sometimes I take that as like a nervous stomach and my nervous feeling in my stomach. And I just felt like I needed to reach out to my angels as confirmation that all is well. And the worries that keep popping to my head, it's just background noise. It's just chatter. And so I feel good when I'm doing readings and that I'm doing what I was sent here to do. And so it's weird that like right after I like am not pulling and recording, like I go right back into, unfortunately, that like nervousness. So anyway, let me finish pulling each deck so I can get my pictures and start editing the video. I'm looking forward to when I get to do this part of the work kind of behind the scenes with my music playing, because that's the only thing with YouTube that drives me crazy is like I like to have like my tunes going. And so the cards I got for myself are the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is usually about seeing your seeds grow, and I feel like I need to look that up now. Seven of Pentacles. Patience, persistence, patient waiting, upcoming rewards. With every moment of waiting, I strengthen my stamina and learn to appreciate the quiet moments. The fisherman is waiting on the river. Waiting on the river shows the need to remain patient and monitor one's efforts without acting hastily. I feel like this was like pulling my pendulum just to be able to kind of like recenter. And after every pull, I did light the Palo Santo. So maybe I need to clear to get back in just my own energy. I get really hyped up when I do readings. It's like definitely a charge for me. I love the smell of Palo Santo. Oh my goodness, I love it. As with fishing, achieving goals often requires perseverance and perseverance. I don't know. It has the same word twice. Allow yourself not to lose hope in times of uncertainty and waiting. Your perseverance and patience will be rewarded, and the sun will eventually break through and shed light on your efforts. And I got the sun card in the last deck. How could you create a quiet space for you to dwell in patience and perseverance? And then on the other side, I have, wow, never gotten her before. Queen, Ace of Wands, new inspiration, starting a new energy for me. It definitely feels very new and fresh to me. It's very Aries, first day of Aries. Here, inner call, awakening of new ideas and potential, courage for self-realization. I allow my true nature to unfold and blossom completely, for that is why I'm here. The Ace of Wands tarot card sends you a powerful message of inner enlightenment and strength. The African woman on the card represents a deep connection with the wisdom and beauty of nature. Her presence radiates an aura of strength and inner enlightenment, reminding you that you too have this power within you. The time has come to recognize and embrace your vision and true potential. You have the ability to use your energies in a targeted manner and to open up new possibilities. It is time to accept the inner call for self-actualization and move forward boldly. What visions and dreams do you have for your life? Oh, this feels so good because I went through so much over the last year. And for the Aries eclipse last year, I did a mushroom journey, and I feel like it's all coming to culmination now of self-actualization, being who I am meant to be, an individual. Aries is the beginning. It's very individual. It's very much self-actualization. And my Aries is in my 10th house of career, and my North Node is kind of connected to Aries energy because it is in Cancer, and I'm a Cancer rising. And so Aries rules the first house, Cancer rising. And so my North Node there is stepping into my North Node in a very self-actualized way as a high priestess. So that is what I got for the pile 2, the highly sensitive tarot. And back at pile number 1. So those are the cards for pile number 2. And pile number 3 is the yang energy, the masculine energy with the carnelian. And I know I had this deck. I only had 2 decks. I did 3 decks for the last 2 piles, but pile 1, we had that one called a change. And so for me, I have gathering aid and sovereign. This is very Aries energy. This is me really stepping into that sovereign, self-actualized energy, a very healthy masculine energy. So we have that, and then we pulled from this tarot deck, and the ashes from this Palo Santo are like flying everywhere. All right, so we have quite a bit of cards there. And then the bottom of the deck we had there. And interesting, in the tarot we had, for myself, I have the 10 of Swords, the end of a cycle, and the 5 of Cups, focusing on what I don't want instead of focusing on all what is in front of me. Or, yeah, I like to say in front of me, focusing on, because I don't want to focus on what's behind me. It's already over. So I'm going to say I was focusing on what's behind me instead of focusing on what's in front of me, despite the depiction on the card. So we're going to put that back in the box. That goes there. All right. And let's get these pictures done. I'm going to need to move this Palo Santo so no more ashes fly over here while I clean off the desk. So we have this one. We're going to put these behind that. Is that how I want to do it? No. All right. Need to clean off the desk. All right. Yep. Do I want to put my little thing down? Let's see. I think maybe I should put my cloth down, even though I didn't pull them on the cloth. Is that where it is? Where is the cloth? That was the order I pulled them, right? Yep. And this is the order I pulled those. All right. I think it'll make for a prettier picture. A prettier picture. Let's pull the light down a little bit. All right. Pile 1. Pile 2. And pile 3. 3. 1. 2. All right. That's as far down as it goes, so we can just maybe do it like that. Hopefully that'll work. All right. Pile 1. Pile 2. Gotta bend it a little bit because it's moving all around. Need to make it a little flatter. All right. And pile 3. Put it into the 16 by 9. So it fills up the whole cover. A bit tighter. Yeah. All right. And I got the picture I need. So now it's time to start editing the video. So I'm going to put all these cards together. This is what I'm working with. Let's put all the decks away because my bed is looking a little junky, Oh, let me see what these were. So during the card picking process, I pulled the 5 of the 5th house and Mercury energy, but that was what they saw. So let's see what I get. I got Leo. I'm a Leo moon. Perfect. Leo, self-confidence. That's the second time I got self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. And I got the 3rd house, early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. So how dope is that? So I'm going to leave these out since they were exposed during the reading. I did look at this one because I looked at this one during the video, so I wasn't completely surprised just now, but underneath that we have house number 2, and I am a Leo 2nd house as a Cancer rising, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth, and I got the Midas card. Conjunction, a union, merging, coming together, hopefully coming together with my community. You know, that's my hope, that's my prayer, that's my wish, is to find more people that are kind of like what I do, think I'm dope, you know. Find other creatives. Find people that want to commune together with me, work together with me. Maybe do some collaboration, pick a card readings or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, close that up. We can put this deck back where it belongs. Chug, chug, chug. Puff, puff, puff. Ding dong, ding dong. The little train rumbled over the tracks, for she was a happy little train. Y'all know the little engine that could? This was a book that my mom used to read to us. And so I bought one because I went to a child's birthday party and I got her the little engine that could. And so I decided to get myself the little engine that could also. So put it right underneath there. That's my like inner child section. All right, so I got my crystals. I got all my decks. Oh, let me put this back. This is what I pulled before I started the pick a card. Put this back. Boop. Who's there? And this goes up top. This goes down here. And sacred geometry goes behind me. And I thought I was going to pull these for a group, but I did not. So that's what actually goes here. And we'll just put this on top for now. Ugh. All right, let's see how long it takes me to edit these two videos. This one for my personal channel and the other for my vlog. I mean, my Always Dreaming channel. It is 2:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hey Siri, play music.
Sure. Here's some music picked just for you on Apple Music.
And we're going to time lapse this. All right. Peace. Peace and love, dreamers. Welcome back to The Void. I'm your guide, Fatimah Faith, aka Always Dreaming. And I just got this rush of energy. If you want to see the before this video, go to my personal vlog channel, Fatimah Faith 88, and see how I came to all this. But I don't want to waste anybody's time. Let's get into a pick a card reading. What's the topic? I don't know. Let's see what the cards say, okay? But I decided that I wanted to go ahead and start with astrology because that's my shtick. That's my thing, okay? So